Introduction. When buying an automobile, there are things that should come to the buyer's consideration. These things can be vary from person to person according to their budget and other preferences. According to them, automobiles can be classified under different categories: sedan, roadster, coupe, SUV, hypercar, etc. Furthermore, things like the engine capacity, the amount of horsepower, and the comfort might affect as well. Which car is right for you? Purpose of the vehicle. If you want to buy a car that's fast, you should check the hypercar section. For family purposes, the most recommended type is the SUV, and then afterwards comes the crossovers, sedans, and hatchbacks. For someone who likes off-roading, pickups and jeeps are more suitable. For someone who likes to enjoy the ride, the coupes and roadsters are recommended. Finally, for industrial work, trucks, the type that you should look upon. Engine power. This is one of the most essential factors when considering about any automobile. It is measured in horsepower or kilowatts. Engine power is the most crucial element that is needed and considered in the field of the job. Engines with low power. This type of engine usually comes at a range of 60cc to 600cc of engine capacity. This type of engine is cheaper compared to other type because these types of engines are usually used in budget vehicles. If you are looking for a vehicle for inconsequential purposes, a vehicle with an engine of this type is highly recommended. Examples: Suzuki minivans and Tata Nano. Economical level engines. This engine type is the most common type and usually comes in a range of 1000cc to 2000cc of engine capacity. This type of engine produces an average amount of horsepower as well. These types of engines are mostly used in family vehicles such as SUVs. For example, Honda CR-V. High performance engines. This engine type gives out the most power of all. People who do racing and who like high performance cars consist of these engines, and not all people can afford these. Usually gives out more than 400 horsepower and quite a lot of energy capacity, although it differs from vehicle to vehicle. For example, Lamborghini Aventador, McLaren 720S. Affordability. Not everyone in this world can afford expensive vehicles. The vehicle prices may vary according to its performance, luxury, and many more. When you are buying a car, it should be a one that you can afford. Or else, that investment is gonna be a liability for you. Budget vehicles. There are cheap cars that most of the people could afford, but you get what you pay for. Less money equals to less performance and less comfort. These types of cars have less amount of engine power. Usually the engine capacity comes under 1000cc in these type of cars, and they are made out of material with less quality. As a result, the durability and the enjoyment is less. Affordable vehicles. This is the most common type in the automobile industry and market. This type of automobile gets a pretty decent specs, because you will be paying a considerable amount of money in this investment. Talking about the power, the engine consists of capacity more than 1000cc, usually 1005cc. Produces a decent amount of horsepower and torque as well. The comfort you get from this type is pretty decent and considerable. Family vehicles can be categorized under this type of automobiles. Expensive vehicles. This is the type of vehicle you can get if you love speed. Engines in these cars produces way over 500 horsepower and torque. Mostly being two-seater vehicles, these are built mainly for speed, with perfect aerodynamics as well. Good examples for this type can be taken as Lamborghini, Ferrari and Bugatti, etc. The current vehicle market has come a long way, making great innovations to fit into the society in every way. giving us with an extensive amount of choices from every category based on our preferences. The automotive industry grows day by day, granting us with a substantial vehicle market in the future. Our objective from this video was to help you with choosing your desired vehicle and it satisfying you as a great investment. Good luck in buying your new car.